What's going on, everyone? I wasn't going to talk about this, but I guess I am. Julian Assange, a hero to some, a criminal to a lot, unfortunately. I like Julian Assange. I like what he does. I like what WikiLeaks is about. There are things our government does that we, the people, deserve to know, even though they try to keep it behind our backs and keep it hidden behind mounds of top secret paperwork and all this, that, and the other. There's stuff that even with a FOIA request we will not get because they just won't let us have it. And that's where people like Julian Assange and WikiLeaks comes in. They get us what we can't get ourselves, or what's incredibly difficult to get our hands on. I'm just going to go through a little bit of a timeline to get people caught up to speed on Julian Assange and what's been going on with him through the years, because this has been, 2019? It's been over a 9-year issue, more around 7, but all around 9. Okay, in 2006, Julian Assange founded WikiLeaks. And 2007, he started putting out classified information on Guantanamo Bay. That started to ruffle the feathers of the heads, the Obama administration, Hillary Clinton, and all of them. Excuse me. In August of 2010, Assange was arrested for a sexual assault allegation that happened in Sweden. Now, most people hear this and they're like, oh, well, he's automatically a piece of crap because he done sexually assault someone. That's not the case. The case was a woman that Julian Assange had made the whoopee with, was trying to get a hold of him to see if he would get tested for STDs to make sure, him and her don't have anything. Well, somehow in the legal system, this ended up getting construed to sexual assault / rape allegation. How this happened, I don't know, but I'm sure there was nefarious reasons behind it, just because of who Assange is and what he's doing. Like I said, it wasn't a sexual assault allegation. It was a woman trying to come forward to get Assange to take an STD test. So, throughout 2010, Assange was being questioned by the Stockholm police. He turned himself in to the authorities in London. In December of 2010, he got released on bail and put on house arrest in London. And in February of 2011, the courts they filed his appeal and all that, his extradition appeal. That was an extradition appeal to Sweden for the sexual assault charges. And in September of 2011, WikiLeaks released its archive of 250,000 U.S. diplomatic cables. Haha. No big deal. They're U.S. diplomats, U.S. government personnel, all their information is supposed to be public in a way, so to me that wasn't really that big of a deal. Everything Assange put out, to me, wasn't that big of a deal. What's a big deal is finding out that our government was hiding drone strikes, attacks on civilians, and stuff like that. That's a big deal. And that's what Assange was primarily trying to put out, truth for the people. He was putting out American war crimes. Now, I am a proud American patriot. This country can damn near do no wrong in my eyes as long as we stay on a good track and not, a socialism track or anything like that. But it is to know when we do actually do wrong. And attacking civilians, that's wrong. And Obama loved drone strikes. I think anybody who knows Obama and that administration knows they love to do secret drone strikes that they didn't tell nobody about. But let me continue. In 2012, May of 2012, the British Supreme Court denied Julian Assange's appeal. So, yeah, they denied, excuse me, sorry for the blank space, but the British Supreme Court denied Assange's appeal against extradition to Sweden, but grants him a 2 weeks to file an appeal. Fun. This is unusual because rulings are supposed to be final. I've noticed something through watching the Julian Assange issue and watching the Tommy Robinson issues. The British courts are fudged up. They are foobar, fudged up beyond all recognition. They do what they want, when they want, no matter how it concerns the law. They just do what they want. It's pretty... The British system is a pretty screwed up system. They need to get a handle on that. Not saying ours is much better, but it's a little bit better, I would think. I would like to think. But, yeah, so, from pretty much, what was it? Where was it? Yeah, it was in August, Ecuador announced, it had granted asylum to Assange, letting him stay in their embassy. So, that started in 2012, in August. Towards the end, a little bit middle end of 2012. So, let's fast forward a little bit. Let's fast forward through the timeline. Let's just get to where we're at now. Assange, after being held pretty much in what essentially is a minimum security prison cell, was arrested by the Metropolitan Police in London on the extradition charge to the United States because the U.S. Justice Department. He's charged with conspiracy to attempt. See, that wording legally is already messed up, though. But he is charged with conspiracy to attempt a hack of a government computer in connection with the 2010 release of classified military info via Bradley Manning, which apparently now goes as Chelsea Manning. Assange's attorney says the indictment is troubling because of its implications for freedom of the press, which I fully agree with. I fully agree with that. It's no good when the government's arresting journalists or investigative journalists, even if they have leaked things. I know the main reason they want it is because it's an embarrassment. They're embarrassed that the stuff got leaked because it was very, very salacious material. You know, us bombing civilians. That's not good. I don't care who you are, that's not good. But the fact that Manning was arrested, tried, and put in prison and let off, pardoned by President Obama, should show where this case should go. First off, when trying to get a conspiracy conviction, you have, as a prosecutor, a whole lot of work to do. There's so many things you have to prove. You have to prove that there was pretty much a malicious intent involved, and that there was more than one talk of getting said material. And there's just a lot. There's a lot the prosecutors are going to have to go through to get him on this charge, which the charge only carries 5 years. If if the Trump administration is going to play this smart, what they're going to need to do is it's such a double-edged sword. It's a sticky situation because you got your, in the conservative world, you got your neocons, your regular conservatives, your more libertarian conservatives. You got all these people, and they all are thinking different things. You know, I personally don't believe that he should be charged for anything. He was doing his duty as a reporter, and he was breaking news. I can understand that neocons tend to not like Julian Assange because Julian Assange is more anti-war and all that. He likes to throw out the stuff that happens in wars that usually is swept under the rug or hidden from the people. He puts it out there. So a lot of your neocons do not like him. They see him as an evil person. Blah, 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 this, that, and the other. But no, I would happily disagree with them. We need more Assanges. There needs to be more people like Julian Assange. There needs to be people who aren't afraid to find the truth and put the truth out there. And then you got that stupid old bird, Hillary Clinton. Oh my goodness. This was hilarious. It was too good. It was one of those moments where you just kind of sit there and go, are you shitting me? She comes out about the Julian Assange arrest and says, oh, he needs to be arrested. He's a dangerous, handing out all of our secrets. Blah, blah, blah. He needs to be arrested. Pot calling the kettle black a little bit there. Don't you think so, Hillary? How many thousands of classified emails did you let get out there? Through sheer ignorance? Not that smart. But I'm going to wrap it up. And as always, like, share, comment, subscribe. I would definitely love to hear your comments on this because this is a very interesting case. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.